Hey, Bastish B out for 64K and welcome to another episode of Pop Culture Quick Bytes. And welcome back. And on today's episode we're going to have a look at the album Sid Effects V, The Sids of War. So if you're unfamiliar with the Sid Effects albums, this is the 5th release. It's called The Sids of War. The Sid in the title track is a reference to the Commodore 64 sound chip, if you didn't know. So this collection features another 30 tracks of Commodore 64 music. If you burn it to CD, it's 2 CDs worth. You've got artists such as Mark Galway, Rob Hubbard, Jeroen, etc. on here. Also the name, it says Sids of War, so this is games based on stuff that takes place during wartime. So you got like Rambo 2, Combat School, 19 Boot Camp, stuff like that. So Chris Willock is responsible for these awesome Sid Effects albums. He releases them all through c64audio.com. These are purely labors of love. Just like everything C64 Audio puts out, this is about the preservation of Commodore 64 music. And another quick note about these albums is that they are not remix albums. These are the original Commodore 64 SID chip sounds. They've just been recorded in such high quality, that's why they sound so excellent. If you want to see Chris's whole process on how he actually records these, please check out the previous episode over there. I got a full rundown on how he does it. Okay, so let's first take a quick look at the CD artwork for this release. Okay, so after downloading and printing out the cover, this is what it'll look like in a regular CD case. It has that excellent Oliver Frey cover art that Chris was able to get permission to use. And on the back we got a brief little description on how Chris captures the music. And if we have a look here at the track listing, you can see all 30 tracks. It's a really diverse mix with a really good selection of artists. Okay, so this is the part of the show where I run through every single track, all 30 of them. I'm going to play about 10 to 15 seconds to give you a nice little sample of what the music sounds like. I'm also going to be playing gameplay footage so you can see what games it came from, and you can also maybe, hopefully, discover some new games you never knew about. So this is another excellent Sid Effects album by Chris Willock. It's absolutely brilliant. You can download it for free from c64audio.com. There's no reason not to. It's excellent. If you're a Commodore 64 Sid enthusiast, or if you just like old retro video game music, this is a must get. I really like the collection of artists. It's a pretty broad variety for the Commodore 64 Sid tune community. So I also really like what Chris did with some of the soundtracks. For example, the Rambo 2, he combined the entire soundtrack into one track. It sounds excellent. The audio editing is perfect. It's seamless. Also, there's that epic Aviator Arcade 2 track, which is about 25 minutes of madness. The game is also an excellent newer release C64 game, so if you've never seen it before, you should definitely check it out. It's a great shoot 'em up. Okay, so head on over to c64audio.com where you can download it for free. It's available in FLAC and MP3 format plus the artwork. Also check out C64 Audio's other cool releases while you're there. And a big thank you to Chris for letting me listen to this album during production. I really appreciate it, and well done again on the excellent end result. And thanks for joining me, Bastish B, at 64K. I hope you had a good time. If you can like and subscribe, that'll be greatly appreciated, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.